Hey guys, that's been activated today. Let me log it right away. You see, like, even when you understand, like, that, oh my gosh, probably I'm on the wrong side of the market, there is no point to um, pull the emergency brake. So I was here, so I could have, like, broke it even. But I decided why. I mean, the market will let me, even if I was wrong. And you see, like, this, it was kind of indicated it didn't want to go up. It was like kind of crippling up with all these bearish tails, kind of, and then boom, it drops. Like this relatively low volume, it just drops. And at this point, I was like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this level doesn't exist anymore. Maybe it already reached its potential here. And now this is our support level. And I entered like in the middle of nowhere. So um, it's also your flexibility and your ability to see the market otherwise is crucial and will be crucial because once you have like your bias, you always look for confirmation bias and then you disregard the markets. I think like I mean it's obviously like bullish. It's obviously a long trend, but is it gonna stop here and go up or is it gonna like go here? I'm not guessing, and so once I see that probability and you see this teeny tiny level of this volume area left, it just bounced like by a ruler. So yeah, now officially we are in a downtrend on the. Sorry, I'm waiting for my Instacart delivery. Um, yeah, I just want to make sure I'm on the right side of the market. So I'm proud of this decision. I pulled 50%. Now, what's going to happen next? It either breaks up and goes up and we are good again, or it goes here if it manipulates this level successfully and goes up. Then we'll be like seeing what's going on. Hey Casey, hey man. But if it doesn't, it just go breaks below. So maybe we'll see now, but maybe I'll put the rest to the break even. It kind of doesn't make any sense because if I put my break even here, hi Casey, if you have setups, send them to me. Let me just finish with Comcast and see the other markets real quick, just real quick, and I'll take a look at what you've got. So yeah, it doesn't make any sense for me to put like break even here now. So like I'll just keep the rest. I'll see how it manipulates this level. If it breaks below, disregards this volume level, then I can safely put my break even here, and I'll still make some money because I took 50%, like right here, not at 0.5, but like I mean, like a third. Yeah. So now it did it potential to 0.5. We expect it to bounce here. So or maybe no, if it goes here, it doesn't make sense. So I can keep the rest, but at least I took like a half at 1/3. So at least I made some money on this. Yeah, the 43.58 order has been activated. So let me put it in my logbook that on March 5th I took a half on Comcast. Comcast. Wait. Well, this is annoying a little bit. Just a little bit annoying. Okay, now I see. Let's read one row above. So 3, 5, 24. It's not dates format. My logbox is still a lively matter. I'm still adjusting it. So same entry. Mm, was it 43, 43, 48, 43, 48 less. No, 43, 48. But just my entire target was there's something off. 43, 47. How's that possible? Yeah, take 43, 47. Oh, okay, okay, I see. 42, 43. It filled at 42, 43. Yes. So instead, like 186 ticks, I did like 81 tick on the half of the deal. And I'm happy with that. Um, Let me put it. Reason um, possibly on the wrong side, of of the of the market on daily. Yeah, possibly I'm on the wrong side of the market on daily. So let me put the daily. Um, yeah. Oh no, copy link. I'm sorry. Yeah, Casey. Let's take a look at your trade just in a second. Just in a split sec. Just let me finish my Comcast thinking. And a couple of more stocks. Yeah. So I took a third. Let me put it into my mm, field. You see, like once again, even here, like market lets you out. 42, 43 in most cases. 43 updated trading active. 50% taken at all right, so okay, taken at 42, 43, 42, 43. Keep the rest. Will keep. Will keep. And it's not financial advice, of course. We'll keep the rest to original take profit. We'll see about moving my virtual stop loss. I kind of want to move. I kind of want to move my virtual stop loss somewhere, but honestly, there is nowhere to move it quite yet because it needs to manipulate here, and then the last resort will be here on this volume zone. So if it goes here, manipulates, touches the volume zone, volume zone, volume zone, and just grinds higher, it can still be good. Why can't it go and like blip? It didn't even test this bar yet. Did it? It did not, right? kind of did by like a hair. It can go higher. Yeah, I'll keep on looking. I don't have like I want to protect my position more, but I just don't know where to move. There is no reasonable place. You never move your take stop stop loss just because you want to move it. I want to protect. I'm kind of feeling that I'm on the wrong side of the market. However, I don't see no place. And yeah, this volume is all right. The volume of correction is kind of bigger than the volume comparable to the volume of the drop. But yeah, in order to say something, we needed to go break above all these levels. But yeah, I'll let it. I'll let it run for now. Yeah, Casey, I remember about you. Just let me finish my preps real quick. Camcast we took a look at. This is an entry point right here. It's far below point 0.5, but the rest of the volume is beautiful. Yeah, you can enter here by the end of this. I can enter. It's not financial advice. When I say you, I mean I. Like I talk to myself. Yeah, that's an entry point for today. Oh, look at hourly. That's an entry point on hourly. I can enter it already. Well, this is massacre. This is massacre. Transitory extremum, no volume, but it breaks about, yeah. Like it's a massacre in 5 minutes. It's just like this guy doesn't have enough liquidity. He does not. It's an entry point on hourly. Yeah. Splash of the volume. It's an entry point on hourly. Even like this. And we've missed it, unfortunately. If it goes down here a little bit, probably not. It will just grind higher. Alarming thing is the bigger volume on test. But this volume, it just holds. Yeah, I feel like to enter. Hourly, hourly made a choice. It was an entry point right here. Last volumes of yesterday. Never mind them. Boom, boom, boom. Then this comes in. It bounces. Yeah, right here. There's the volume here. The biggest volume. It tests it. Boom, boom. It grinds higher. Now let me put it into my broker. I like it. It will go. This will go. Um, this will go. Entry. Yeah, Casey, man, I'm sorry. I'm setting up a deal. So, like, once I'm done with my things, I'll take a look at yours. Yeah, you guys. This was an entry point. Could have waited for test here. Maybe it will go on test. My only thing about this on hourly, it can go on test. Um, I think it's a good trade. Came here again. Um, can go here again. It'll go, but you'll just. These jerks are weird because there's no volume, but like, as we mentioned, there is something going on here. I'm a little alarmed about the test volume being bigger than the spring volume. But we're here for quick trade, and quick trade is here, right in our face. All this volume, boom, boom, boom. Doesn't look much like a correction. Hmm. 12th, December 12th. December 12th. Just accumulates there. Yeah. No, yeah, I think it's good. I think it's just good. And 1 hour already made its choice. So here's our 1 hour trade. Yeah, I'll put it in the system. I'll open this trade. I wouldn't mind to pick it up from here instead of here, but it is what it is. It's gone in the morning. Never mind, this bar is last bar of the. Um, this volume though. But it was gap and go that retested and went. Yeah. My only problem is it's below um, 0.5. It's very hard for the volume to be born like this. I think it will go because why not? This volume down. Vroom, vroom, vroom. February. And then yeah, this volume tested and went here, it bounced again. What is the volume here? 1st of March. 1st of March. This volume. I bounce here. Yeah, yeah. I'm going for this trade. Um, WDS. WDS. Oh, and tomorrow dividends. Yeah, tomorrow it will make its move. Go, will go one way or another. For sure. Tomorrow is the day. Um, okay. Um, we are in the game with WDS. Enter 1978. Trade number 9. 5th March. It's an investment. WDS. Entry point at 1978. At WDS 1:26 p.m. People coming back from lunch. Okay. So let's describe our trend. It's a string. Biggest volume spring. It's a trend trade. Trend trade 8 9 9. Sorry, Casey, it will take longer. Now I need to complete my thing. My logbook. Long balance. Plus support level. Plus 0.5 correction. Plus biggest volume spring plus minus volume test in progress. That's our context on monthly. That's how I see it on monthly. Yeah, so now we'll have to monthly. It's a trend on monthly, and we have spring on monthly. Spring. Let me copy. Always fill out your logbook. There's all the screenshot. If you don't document, there's nothing to work with. There's nothing to analyze. If there is nothing to analyze, there is nothing to improve. So now I need to make sure it's all synced globally, because once I put it on the left pane, it will be a pane in the S. Okay, on day. What do we see on day? to spring and test. It's in a conservative trend trade plus long impulse plus support level plus significant bar level minus below after correction plus to spring plus biggest, not the biggest, volumed. Is there any untested volume? Yeah, it's volumed towards spring plus weak test plus first bullish bar closing entry. It's a calculated affordable stop. Is there any potential for this? Oh yeah, there is. So what is gonna happen here? We'll take something here. It wanted to 1/2. And then we'll take another part here at daily, and then we are gonna take some here, and we are gonna take some 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth part will just gonna run into the skies until it shows us distinctive signs of reversal. And I think, Casey, I think you were asking the other day how gosh, where did you go? How I calculate my take profits. This is how this deal has potential, has room to go. So why would I limit myself just by 1 to 2? Calculated affordable virtual stop loss, take profit 20% at 1 to 2 reward on daily, 20% at daily resistance level T1, 20% at 0.5 of monthly, 20% at monthly resistance level creek, 20% depending on daily long wave interaction with monthly. Oh, you hear? Yeah, you see, that's like the best example of how that I can give of how I can manage my take profits. There is no point. You see, it's a good setup. I see it as a good setup with potential on daily. So why would I take everything like 1 to 2? I'll take 20% to honor this model because like model tends to work out itself. I don't know what's going to happen after here. Another 20% I'll keep till the T1 of the daily level, right? And yeah, as long as everything goes according to the plan, I'll take another 20% and at half of the monthly. I'll take another 20 at the creek, the resistance level of the monthly, and then I'll be watching how daily interacts with monthly, and I can keep another 20%. I know, to here even. Oh my gosh, I didn't notice. Those are the thin lines, right? So yeah, another 20% I can keep like, you know, even maybe like 10% here and another 10%. You always like uh, you always want to keep something. I always want to keep something for more. Why don't you go here, like wherever? So like if I found a good entry point, why don't I run it like into the skies? Yeah, so even um, yeah. um, Take profit 10% at monthly thick level resistance. It's to now, to 10% depending on how it interacts with thick to yeah. Okay, so that's my setup. That's my deal trade. It's already open. But it's a conservative. It's a 2 bar spring closing above the level. Let me copy link. Casey, you're already there, always there. Like, man, you don't sleep at all, right? You just always trade. I respect that. It's like my vibe, my style. Yeah, so now let's put in the virtual stop loss. The virtual stop loss is virtual stop loss is at 90.27. So 90.27 less 90.78, 51 tick. So our take profits. 1 to 2 R&R daily, and it's gonna be target is gonna be target is gonna be 2086. I don't know, 2086 less. No, I did something wrong. Never mind. First of all, okay. So yeah, this 9027. Yes, 9027. Yeah, it's right. So our take profit is 2080, 2087, 86. So 2086 minus, oh, enter, right. So yeah, Pum, 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 pum. 108. Oh, excuse me, what? Um, yeah, sorry, Casey, man. It's gonna take a little time. I have to follow my protocols. Um, so 2080, 2080. But once I'm done with my thing, I'll take care of your setups. I promise. Yeah, 102, 102 ticks is my first take profit. 2963 is my second. So this is daily creek creek daily resistance level creek 20, 2163 equal 2163. um, hmm, okay. Oh no. um, um, okay. Okay. um, yeah, so 80, 20, so then we have, should I keep like point 0.5 at all considering this situation here? Yeah, I think I should because it's like ambitious. It is ambitious. So why don't be ambitious though then? Yeah, and I see this accumulation here. I'm either terribly wrong and someone is just like unloading here, like smart money just getting rid of the rest of the stock, just wanting to dump it, or I'm terribly right and they're like stocking up and the stock will go to the moon. Regardless of whether I'm right or wrong. mm, 26, oh, 0.5. 2280. Yeah, this is like a big distance to go. But screw that. 2264, 2264. So monthly thin resistance. It's not resistance. Yeah, it's resistance level uh creek. Creek. 20% and 2264, 2264 less entry price. Gosh, 2264 less entrance equal, gosh, 22. Yeah, no. 20%, yes. um because the longer you go, the more time you need, so corrosion of time plus probability diminishes. The probability of reaching here is way higher than probability of reaching here, which is way higher than probability of reaching here, and so on and so forth. And that's not a quick level, it's T1. T1. So next stop is monthly monthly one hive, and then monthly result. Yes, exactly. Same amount of shares, point two. Oh, point two. Yeah. 20% with the stop 2163. No. Uh, 26, 22. 26, 22 less. So yeah, that's how I'm diversifying my risk and reward. Um, and that's my comfort levels. You know, it's important it's within your comfort levels. 5208. Another 10% monthly resistance level T. It's T2 actually, so it's still counter trend. So yeah, let's just like take all the rest 20% at T2 and be happy with that. 5208. 5208. So the rest 20% at 5208 or 52. Yeah, 5208. 5227. 5227 less entry. So yes, and that just like we'll do the averages. The sum of the shares equals to what I entered, and we'll take an average. So considering equal parts, Casey, considering equal parts, I'm taking um, it's 1 to 9 risk to reward. It would have been like way bigger if I kept like the entire position. Here it would be like 164. I even failed to calculate. It would have been like by 3% risk as 30. Gosh, it's almost like 1 to 50. Instead, I'm getting 1 to 9, but my risk is way more diversified and makes me feel like way more comfortable with what I'm doing, if it makes any sense. Let me put this. Yeah, you see now it goes to retest. Gosh, when it goes here, it would be good. Back for hourly, re-enter hourly. Does it all the time on me. Does it all the time. But maybe not. I don't want to risk missing this deal. I wouldn't have. I should have waited till the rest of the day. It wouldn't fly. It will fly tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. On March 7th, it will make it move. But yeah, anyhow, let's put all this into orders. And that's a lot. WDS. Wait. Yeah. Orders. Sell. Okay. Limit prices. Yeah. Could have waited, but I can't. And you don't know where it's gonna go, right? So the deal is there on the table. Place order, enter new order, sell WDS. Limit. Next stop is 2163. Good till canceled. So the next stop is 2264. 2264. So WDS. If it goes to hourly levels, I'll buy more. Screw that. For a short hourly deal, I will. Okay. The next stop is 2622. WDS, 20%, good till cancel. I still have it. I'm a little bit too early. I'm just like, once I see a deal on the table, I want to grab it. Still a little bit too greedy. Yes, so now I think I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I have all five parts. Mm, orders good. What can I say? I can I can enter more shares here. It's kind of like stacking up your risk in one stock, but I like the setup. So if it comes here, I'll do I'll do an hourly. Screw that. I'll do an hourly. If it comes to it, I'll stock up on the stock. I don't care. Okay, Casey. Ooh, isn't it exactly what we want this stock to do? In the middle of nowhere. I already have Comcast in the middle of nowhere. But other than that, this does exactly. Oh no. Yeah. So um, and like my rule also is not don't get like overexcited because I tend to once you are overly excited, um, tend to do unreasonable things. And by the way, this needs to be extended. Even if I didn't do it here, it has to be done here. No question. Yet, it looks like super cool. I can shouldn't be long here. I mean, shouldn't be can't hold to here because it's hanging on the monthly. It hangs out in the middle of nowhere. However, there is no contextual direction of this model, so I can just like sink down and see. And I still like it on daily. It kind of cripples and like it will accumulate again. Like it did here, did it move? And then came here to reaccumulate most likely. This here in our face. You can put it here. Um, no volume whatsoever. Oh, it's a Pepsi, it's not Pfizer. And yeah, it comes in here like this. Mm. Oh, sorry. I've forgotten something. I've forgotten something. We need to let the world know, right? Um, oh, down. We need to let the world know what's going on. This doesn't need to be here. Daily, monthly. Yeah. Think globally, think globally, think globally. Yeah, I shouldn't be worried about monthly. I shouldn't be worried about. I hate how TraderView like does no sync by default, and they already answered me that they have no ways of like. Well, hate is a strong word. I shouldn't be really using it, but and I don't know how like to deal with these ones. They say like to go to these freaking um, tree, object tree. Like I mean, the stuff I don't want to deal with. The stuff I don't want to deal with. So I'll just recreate it here real quick. Yeah, so this volume comes in, and I do believe in this volume on daily, and then it's it's a good big volume on daily, and this guy, this guy, um, yeah, something like this monthly. No, stop it. We need to let the world know we are going on the straight. That's my way. That's gonna be funny if it closes. Yeah, yeah. If this in 2 hours, the damn should have waited till the end of the day. They're gonna be a lesson for me. Um. Okay. Um. Publish. Publish idea. I don't do mines because I don't understand them yet. Ideas. Long investment. Um, the monthly. Yeah, that's gonna be job. Oh, never mind. I forgot to fix this. 20%. It's gonna be very educational if this closes bearish. I don't think it will, but if it will, it's gonna be flicker on my nose of how not to do. But it already like did a choice um, on hourly. Long. I think I just missed the better entry. That's it. Long investment, conservative trade. Yes, monthly context. Monthly context is this. Um, um, Trend analysis, technical analysis, wave analysis. Show more text. VDS long. Whoa. Easy, cowboy. Long setup. Wave. So, what are you doing? VSA. Volume. Spread analysis. Support. And resistance zones. Yeah, I never traded VDS, so let's just link it to the later ideas. Yeah, publish idea. Sorry, Casey, I know you're still waiting, but we'll get to you. Let me post it on Twitter. Yeah, we are in. We are in. Yeah, tell me you'll go to hourly. I'll just take a trade. It goes to hourly. I'll take a trade. Yeah. To see how better like deal it could have given me if I entered on daily. It's actually good to enter already. Mm, this is not indicative. There's like 5 minutes is a massacre here. But yeah, I'll enter it on daily. I will. If it just goes like this. Okay, let's see the okay. Our Pepsi. No investment deal. For a day deal, it's kind of expanding level. Yeah, but I can trade it. There's nothing that the biggest volume of this movement. Let me see where it starts from. Pretty much not of the daily level, but of here Never mind the end of the day. Last of the day, last of the day, first of the day. We have this volume on our face. All tested, of course. Last volume of the day, last and first. This volume, last volume of the day, first volume of the day. Yeah, we have a little bit of volume on our face, but even more so this one. Hmm. Let's just keep the portion of untested. So it's really like this. Then it comes here. T1 formed by the biggest volume. It's 2 bar spring. Needs a test because it's aggressive trade. Yeah, potential it's another trade. To spring plus test. That's what we want to see here. Yeah. If it goes here, this trade has no like long potential, does something like this, and then boom, it's our play. Yeah. Yeah. Um, yeah. Another thing that I wanted to add on WGS that I've observed, gosh, we should. Oh no! Oh no! The smaller volume. That's gonna be a joke if it closes bearish, which I don't think it will. What are you talking about? Oh yeah. Yeah. That was my entry point. I can set it up right now. Um, I'll be happy WGS investor if I get stuck in this stack. Uh, um, yes, let me open my other broker. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go for it. I like what I see, and gives me re-entry. This volume is a little bit alarming, but I should probably wait. Let me try to talk myself out of this trade. So say I have this volume in my face. Yeah, guys, let me talk myself out of this trade because also I should have really waited on days. Let's not get hysterical. Yeah, because if it closes, it still has 2 hours and the spread is not that big. If it closed bearish, then it means I shouldn't have entered at all. Yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Maybe I was like too early. Maybe I was too early. And here I need to test anyways because it's already a wave. It's not an impulse. It goes like this. It's like probably one, two, three, four, and now five. But I don't know that. It can be like that's where people start hallucinating. It can be like one, two, like three, four, five. So I definitely need to test. And this volume, yeah, most likely it's gonna go here and then test and open and close like bullish like this. And also the volume on test, it's all bullish volume though. Yeah, yeah. And it opened like this. It opened like this. Yeah. The least I can say, this spring needs test, which probably was here first test, but we cannot like identify it on this one and this point five. So this was a test. Now it's going for retest. Yeah, let's leave it alone. Just it's very tempting to pick it up from here, but I would have needed like playing of hourly for sure. With this volume, I would have needed to test. Um, so yeah, and if it goes like here and then closes bullish here, not big of a difference. Anyhow, let's wait and see. I'm not gonna stock up on this test. And this, ooh, look, everything is going bearish now. So this deal doesn't work out. It goes on retest of this level. Yeah. Mm, and now we're here. Now it's a transitory extremum. Yeah, let's cool down a little bit. I'm getting too excited. You see, like not only stop losses, but also like you set up a deal, and all of a sudden you're all excited about it, about the market, and you got to be like super careful. It's like your adrenaline. It's like your everything. This looks okay. Tries to decide what it wants to do here. It's not okay to close below, but I mean, it's fine. I still believe in the volume. It still looks good. HSBC is okay. Corrected a little bit, grinding higher. Um, Comcast, we already like took a look. Maybe it was like our only chance to take a half, but to take everything. But I took a half at like 1/3, and I'll be looking at the rest um, because it still gives us hope to bounce and here go up. Be looking. Air Products is doing a thing. It's just that's why I call it short and long, because it takes like so it falls fast. It really should have been called fast and slow, not long and short. But yeah, this is short and this is long. But volume is good. I mean, everything looks good. This is our new sweetheart. Still needs to close above. Maybe I was too early. Lockheed Martin, and yeah, gave us a little re-entry here. No, it didn't. This grind's higher. Tries to decide what it wants to do. This guy went without us. CVS. We can't enter it like this. Like technically, yeah, it's a retest of this spring at 0.5 and go, yeah. But now contextual direction of this model on daily is here. So we'll be watching it while it's here. This guy, ooh, for Pfizer, mocking us. This beautiful biggest volume. No, this is not an issue. Spring closing in today. Strengths, weakness. Looks beautiful. Now above this volume, breaks above this volume. Looks beautiful. Like in 20 minutes, it will once again. We're not gonna be early this time. We've already been early with WDS. I think it will close in our favor. Just Um, yeah, just maybe like no, maybe like an hour and in 2 hours it will be the same. Maybe wouldn't even given us a better entry unless we wanted to risk here. But here we do need a test and resumption of buying. So no, I think I'm good here. Further though, it's a decision we need to make. Technically, on monthly, it's in a free fall. It's in a short free fall, but it's historical volume, this volume, and it's zero point 0.5 both. It already did bounce of zero point 0.5 here once, like right here, gave this volume and bounced. So that was like it was not like you couldn't keep it for way long, but that was a perfect trade. But it's not perfect, it's not by the book, but there was no day level to work off. But based of this volume alone, especially after this like test retest, one like two, it was right there. It was right there. And there was no excuse not to take it. Boom. It was obviously shooting. But that's the past. Now it's in this weird balance. It'll complete balance an hour and 50. And it's above this volume that we had concerned that we had been concerned about. These tenses in English, they make no sense to me. But yeah, we couldn't enter it yesterday because it was still like kind of like crippling here, and closed below. And today you see like it tried to resume sales and then it went up with this volume. It's a beautiful, like everything looks beautiful on this stock. It kind of crippled higher, so yeah, there is no chance for us on monthly one like this. So yeah, it's already reversed on minutes, so it doesn't give us a 5 minute entry. Um, my Instacart has arrived. But on hourly, it's yeah, looks beautiful and sexy. This looks beautiful. Yeah, next up on minute would be like to. It's kind of yeah, like you see, it's like it's nothing. It's just to piss us off. So you can say it's like this. It's still like this, but you can't also. Yeah, yeah. So what can I say? It's not completed yet. We still need to wait for 16 minutes, but I'm just predicting the future. We never predict the future on the markets, right? But I am right now. You see this? This is beautiful. This is by the book. So monthly doesn't give us context again. So like it's no, it doesn't give us context. It's short. The only problem here is the monthly is distinctively short, but it's in historical level, volume level. It's in zero point 0.5 of this. Like it's once in a 15 years opportunity. So it corrects like this, like once in 15 years. The previous time it did the same was 94 to again 15 years. So Pfizer does it once in 15 years. um, so I would just try to hold it. I would just try to hold it for my dear life, like for real. I would just enter it here. It's against the rules, it's not by the book, but at least I would have set up right now like for a straight 1 to 2 and then I would have done my best just to hold it for dear life. You know what I mean? Because even for counter trend, you see, like, so yes, yes, you guys. I mean, it's by the book because in counter, this is a counter trend trade, right? On daily. The problem is there is no monthly context, like officially, but there is point 0.5 of the 15-year trend. There is historical volume level right here. Didn't manipulate it technically, but it doesn't have to because it's historical. It's not real. Like, I mean, it's not respect. I mean, there is no market participants' interest focus there. Yeah, so it's a counter trend trade in on daily, say without a monthly context. So by the rule, we can run our counter trend trade after the manipulation signal is closed, which will be in hour and 44, and up to zero point 0.5, and our take profit is up to zero point 0.5. And then we can go on hourly and do our hourly setups. Uh, and we don't have an hourly setup yet. We'll have to wait. Gosh, I'll have to get this discipline. It's a beautiful break above this volume. It's like everything is good. Everything is so good here. The only problem, there is like no trading signal as of yet on hourly, and can be even on minutes. If it comes here, manipulates this level in zero point 0.5, once again, quoting the 45th president of United States of America, I'll just grab it. I just grab this stock. Even if they sue me after. It's actually balanced here, right? It doesn't matter, but just like to be. It doesn't matter, I'm hallucinating anyways. Yeah, and it's not a balance. So yeah, you guys, I mean, yeah, let's wait till the rest of the day, but I'm buying it just based off daily. Okay, Casey, I still remember about you. Let me finish my morning ritual, and I'm with you. Ooh, what a boring environment. Something is gonna happen. Needs to manipulate this guy. Mm-hmm. Morgan Stanley says bye bye with this level. And say bye bye. Heinz Company. Um, mhm. Yeah. Okay, Casey, if you're still here, let's take a look at your stock. Abercrombie and Fitch. Woo! It's nice to know they're still alive. People used to wear it. Do they still? Uh, because I don't. I'm in Amazon Basic guy. You see how it does? Like it does pay. Oh no, it haven't. Oh, you see, and it died. Like, sorry guys, no dividends. Or do they still? Maybe sometimes they just don't give data to TradingView. Not on American stocks though. Let me see. NF dividends. Mm, yeah, this guy stopped paying dividends, which means that they're either too cool or. Casey, are you there? Um, I want to know that my effort is not wasted, that I'm not sketching for no one. Drop down and here it no confirmed. So really it broke above this level. Um, I see like that you're there, but that's for long ago. Please drop me a message saying that I'm not a I'm not ghost charting. Let's see what it was doing. Broke above, like you can call it a balance. Not really, but anywho, it breaks up here, breaks up here, here, here. Does something weird. Never really breaks above or here, down here. Goes down there all the way. No mercy. It never really recovers from this. It never really recovered from this drop down. Yeah. Well, now. So I mean, okay, I'm meaning the whole. But you should have started like charging it anyway. So it would have done. And then it broke above. Yeah, like this. Tries a little balance there. Well, Casey, I'll do it for you anyways because we're friends, and you'll pick it up from the recording after. So there's a balance, and then it expands, but never. Yeah, yeah. So it was coming from here. Casey, our Casey, who plays into continuation of the trend. He just doesn't care how much the trend has gone already. He'll just five pivot point is here, like rotary axis, so it still has room to go. Biggest volume, and there is also like some effort bars, significant bars, like namely this one. That would be another level to watch. That would be another support level on this guy, because of this volume. You see how it's like bigger volume than the two bars before and one after. So even if you have a more significant volume, so like two lower volumes before and one after, that qualifies for a significant bar. So that's where we are at on monthly. All looks good. Um, Continuation of the trend. Um, Lol. Okay, you're here. um, but yeah, I think it's all about Casey trading, no matter how long the trend has gone already. That's your choice. That's your choice. On daily, we have this situation. Yeah, it's in a steady climb. Nothing in our face whatsoever. Abraham and Fitch just grinds hard. I don't know when the last time I saw someone wearing Aberhome and Fitch. Maybe I'm not fashionable no more. I used to wear brands. Not no more. Not for me. I'm Amazon Basics guys. Uh, Jeff Bezos is happy with me. I just watched the movie, the Jeff Bezos movie. It's the most like I actually like. People should talk about it about how like boring like and just like absent of art it is. But I think it's perfect for Jeff Bezos' story because it's excruciatingly boring and yeah, it's just like a nerd, a bookworm who made an empire. There's nothing like dramatic. Of course, it was like a huge risk, but he was just like grinding this huge databases of you know gazillions of SKUs, and that was his game, and that's how he became the most successful, one of the most successful uh, human in the world. And this extremely boring story. Oh yeah, be careful. Tomorrow is going to happen. Like something is going to happen tomorrow. It's earnings day, but yeah. Good effort bar. It grinds higher. I mean, there's nothing alarming. The only alarming on daily is that this bar is above jump over creek, but I also know you most likely it's kind of like it's not. I wouldn't even call it an investment trade. I would call it just like an investment. Probably is what you're doing here. There's a huge stop loss, which still a mystery for me. How do you define your stop losses? I understand that you may take profit like 1 to 2, but it looks like more like you are working with your portfolio investments. Oh no, this is not that. It's kind of like more of an investment trade. And take profit. Man, one day you'll have to tell me a secret. You'll have to tell me your logic of how you place your stop losses. No pressure, but I just want to know. I would say that anything below 1 to 2 risk to reward ratio is not worth exposing your capital to the risk. So it's got to be like 1 to 2. The United States market doesn't have commissions though. I hope you're trading without commissions. So that's like brings it to 1.8, 1.7 maybe, because like 1 to 2 is like normally considering the commissions. But yeah, like anything below 2 risk to reward ratio is not viable for me. But your stop loss is below the significant bar, the resistance level, but above zero point 0.5. Because on day, like when we use the inferior time frame, we need to put zero point 0.5 from the previous T2, from previous resistance. So like for a swing trade of hourly, that would be the level, but for like a trade of daily chart, it's here and you're above. It's all right. Monthly, again, for me it's like super extended, which is once again like, unless you see it otherwise, market will continue, like you assume that market will just continue. What's going on here, continue to go higher. So yeah, there is still room to go. We don't use it in my culture, but like pivot point is here, so like rotary axis is here, so it has room to go up to there. Yeah, all good. Nothing in your face. Yeah, it broke above. Like technically, it wasn't this like huge short, not short, long. I mean, it's unidirectional. It's been lost anyways. So yeah, yeah, doesn't look bad to me. Um, yeah, I would have waited. You know me. I would have waited like to buy the salsa, to buy the dip, to go and protect this level at least, or do something, or maybe here preferably, and like I would have played it like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. This is like way more realistic to me, and especially with stop loss being here, it would have been something like, so that would be my trade, you know, preferred trade, and then maybe I would have kept something or like this. But I mean, you are your own person, and yeah, yeah, nothing alarming at all. Like the only thing I can find is, and this volume is big. Hold on. Well, it's not the biggest volume of the where the trend began. Yeah. So there is like volume to support your vision of the market, like namely this volume, this volume. There's like bunch of big volume. This being the last, and this one. I don't see if it's like bullish or bearish, but it doesn't matter. The point is, this is not the biggest volume of this entire trend, but it is the one of the biggest volumes. Yeah, it's bullish volume, bullish. Yeah, yeah, looks good. Bullish. Yeah, a little bit alarming on daily is that fact that this bar above joke, it's a significant bar above jump over creek. You would want it to see it here, then I would say, yeah, that's a go, and that's the point 0.5. That's our model, but it's okay. Uh, it's way better than what I have at Comcast. um, yeah, I think it will close bullish. It's just another flicker on my nose about being patient. Uh, yeah, let's see what it does here. And this guy, I'll open it in an hour. I'll tell you that. I don't think market will move significantly in an hour. I think I'm gonna go for my jog, and like an hour 30, I'll be opening this position. I do wanna like preferably see like an hourly setup, but I'm not gonna wait till tomorrow because after it went over this volume, you guys, after it jumped over this volume, tomorrow we'll see a gap. And especially I like the Like the splash of the volume in the first one, like, everything checks out. It just everything checks out here. Gosh, it's very tempting to enter it right now, but I should exercise some. Like I don't think it will like in its end of the day. I don't think it's gonna fly now. Worst come worst, I'll be entering something like this. Damn it. Should I enter it now? Where's your discipline, Misha? God damn it. You're a disciplined trader. Pull it together. This volume, this volume, and then this bigger volume comes in. Yeah, I think it will bounce from here. It will just bounce from here. It will protect this volume and go higher. God damn it. No, there's a bigger volume now here. I think it will just bounce of this volume and go based on this volume that I see here. You guys. Yeah, I think that was the reversal volume. Yeah, it's not a correction volume. I think it will give it better entry in the last hour of the day. I think it will go like and give us like slightly better entrance. I have to be more disciplined. But technically, like also by my rules, is the last hour of the day. You can enter last hour. I think it will just yeah. I think it's a test level. It will bounce from here. And why do I even have the? Oh yeah, right. I shouldn't be seeing it on hourly and daily. It's a 5 minute deal. Yeah, I would love to see it come here, but I just think it won't. That would be like a that would be beautiful entry point. Yeah, guys. You never know where it's like where where whether it's a time to exercise to train my discipline or just like time to be reasonable. And like everything is like yelling into my face like buy me, and I'm just losing the better like entry point. Mm. In other words, I can enter it from daily, and then if by any chance it gives me like a hourly entrance, I'll just add up more shares like here. You guys, that's gonna be funny. It is gonna be funny if I enter too early. which I don't think I am. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna go for a run. I need to clear up my mind. It will suck if I lose this point entry point, but it is what it is, and I'll have to if I have to. Yeah, I have an hour. I have an hour. I'm gonna go for a jog. Okay, okay, yes. I don't know whether I'm receiving you with delay or I don't know what this okay is for, but yeah, I already made one like premature decision here. So Pfizer, I want this. Like, I will buy it in an hour. I can imagine. Like, I think it's just gonna hang out there. I don't think it's gonna go through the roof. But yeah, I'm gonna go for a jog and I'll return and I'll make a decision for this position. I have hour and a half left. Yeah, that will be the last hour of the day. Okay, so see you soon. Let's let this market make its move. I think it will just bounce here though, and then this comes in. Hmm. God damn it! It's not gonna go down. It's not gonna go on this volume. Yeah. They're not interconnected technically, but they're interconnected. These two cases interconnected in terms of my discipline. And Casey, yeah, I did the analysis. If anything, watch it in. If you missed it, watch it in the replay. Oh gosh! Oh gosh! Oh gosh! I feel like to set up the deal and be done with my day. You know what I mean? Um, it will go. It will go. Yeah, guys. It will go. Um, it's reversing. I think I'm set. I don't think it will make it. It will make a violent move. I just want it. I just don't want it to go. uh, and I don't think it will close below an hour and 20. That's terrible because like I realize it's a FOMO. It's a FOMO. It's a legitimate FOMO. And by the rules, I can set up the trade um, in the last hour of the day. I don't need to wait for day to close. Mhm. And remember this, I think it will go the last minute. It'll go. And so will this. I think it will break. The stuff I shouldn't be really doing, sitting by the monitor, just watching the bar moves. But that's what I'm doing right now. And there is no way it's gonna give me manipulation signal in this 1 hour. Just go there and make a spring. Yeah, I think it will go. Should enter it. I should enter it. Counter trend trade 9F. Short impulse. Counter correction F 15 years trend plus historical volume plus biggest volume of short trend. All this is not within the school of trading I'm in. All this is assumptions. So this will be on the singly. It goes. I have to open the trade. Have to open. It'll go. It will just go. If it changes the direction, yeah, it shall open. Aggressive counter trend trade 9F short impulse biggest volume T1 support level as biggest volume to spring equal calculated affordable stop loss 1 to 2 risk to reward take profit before of daily range. Yeah. That's about I can say about the trade. About this trade. Okay. So it kind of like tries to hold this level and then give us some volume. Um, yeah, this is what we have. This is what we have. Kind of expands the. Mhm. It's fighting right here in the T2 of the short trend, so it can still go into this volume level. I'm just like, you know what I'm doing already, right? I'm just wasting my time trying to sit on my hands, so not to do this thing. It just died. It just died. End of the day. It will do like a violent move in the end. Not much, I think. I think it will still close bullish. Um, however, with the minimum, yeah, with the minimum tick. Back to um, let me just put all of this. Um, I'll stop. I'll start setting up our logbook. Oh, it's actually 10. Never mind, 3 5, and that's investment, and that's 10F. My marking is off. I think I called the other one 8, but it was 9 really. Um, Pfizer, um, and it's a counter trend, and I don't like counter trend trades. Yeah, it's long trend. Trend is your friend, and counter trend. Back home, they say if you trade correction, you lose erection. I don't want to lose my erection. Um, but it's all within our rules. Calculated F4. You see how many typos? It's a clear indication of me being not confused, but it's, and that would be aggressive, and that would be to spring minus, I think, most likely. I can set it up. I can share this trade already. So I'm doing it. Just wasting my time, but I'm doing it. Where's my description? Okay, that again. Just annoys me. Yeah, think globally. Uh, move it here. Oh, I switched out. Okay, never mind. My bad. My bad, trading view. Yeah, you're not that bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Is it like... No. Yeah, that's why. Yes. Why is it like playing this trick on me? Like, does this adjustments that mess up my. This. That's the biggest trend. And this is the biggest trend of biggest volume of whatever, where you want it to go, wherever your imagination stretches, it's still gonna be the biggest volume of the trend. I think like something like this is nice. Okay, show me 5 minutes. Now it gives us a hope on 5 minutes. So hold. It's an up thrust. So yeah, it did this little up thrust. 2 bar up thrust minus. So technically, I mean, I wouldn't play it, but it's more like a short setup. But like, I mean, of course, like on an hourly, there is no context. But yeah, so the contextual direction of this 5 minute now is short. I think it will kiss this volume level and bounces up. And that's going to be enough to end our day. We have an hour left. We have an hour left. Okay. I think I'm safe to publish this trade because I'm taking it anyways. It's just a matter of fact. What? I'm just milking it. It's a 10F. Okay, let's fix it. It's 10F. It's not 8. It's not 9. And so I think I mistakenly put the previous one as 9 and as 8 in the on the chart. And it's a Pfizer long investment, aggressive counter and trade. Yeah, monthly context. Monthly context at this. Yeah, that's about all I can. I think we had I had a Pfizer trade that I already like. I had to break even on that one. We say wave. Oh, wow, wave volume spread analysis, support and resistance, Fibonacci retracement. I don't do. Let's see. We did play Pfizer. We did work with Pfizer before. Evening Star reversal. I was so funny. Gosh, you guys, I was ridiculous. I was ridiculous. Evening Star reversal. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Show me the 5 minutes. Yeah, it pursues its contextual direction. Ooh. Ooh. This is, guys, is a good example of how not to place trades. Hmm. Good sign though. It bounces. If it holds this level, um, we are good. Where's the countdown though? What happened to the countdown? Yeah. Yeah, this is good. This is now bounces. It's not gonna give us a. It can give us an hourly entry, really. But Pfizer. Yeah, I think we'll enter from here. We'll just like watch it bounce from here, and that's our entry point. Because it's not gonna give us. It's gonna give us a slightly better entry, like slightly better entry on daily. Yeah. This is actually an entry on 5 minutes. uh, this is like it's heavy. It's heavy. It's below. Never mind. This it's like closer today. Then it goes dun, dun. Yeah, and now it's far below zero point 0.5. But I mean, uh, what Camcast is doing today. We've closed the entire position here. I know I'm on the wrong side of the market. You know what, you guys? I don't know I'm on the wrong side of the market, but I assume I am. This doesn't look bad. It kind of corrects like this all the time. This volume is not critical. It can still make its move. I don't need much. I just need it to correct like this. If I'm wrong and I'm on the wrong side of the market, it still will probably give. Yeah, it still has room to go. You know, just remove this and put this. If I'm super terribly wrong, it can still give me this final push and let me finish my deal. Mm. If it holds this one, we'll see. No, it doesn't respect this volume, goes lower. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will manipulate. Like, let's see. I think it will manipulate this level, make it 2 bar spring, and that's going to be buying. It's going to be less than 1 hour. And I mean, come on. If it breaks down below, then I'll wait more. But I think it will just like, and go up. And I'm opening the deal then, and I'm going for my morning jog and my breakfast brunch. It's freaking noon. We'll see what it will do. But Comcast, yeah, it's tempting to close it here because, or maybe you know what? Well, it's a mental masturbation right now. So I was gonna say like that I can expect this to go retest and take another half. like at this retest. Should I? 42.58. Expected to go here retest. Slap me someone. I'm hallucinating. Well, okay, I can set up this take profit after. Yeah, maybe I should try to take half of the. This volume doesn't look like correction though. It's a good volume. Okay, we'll hallucinate on this after the day closes. Mm-hmm. Kind of retest this. Retest this. It's a smaller volume, but this, I mean, this is not indicative. This is not informative. It's woo. Uh huh. Yeah. This bar closes up, and yeah, this guys is by the book, except for on monthly. We don't have sufficient context. But we have zero point 0.5 of the 15-year trend. We have historical volume, and we have biggest volume in the short trend to support my ideas. Ooh. Ooh. In Comcast, maybe, yeah. Maybe I should take another half of what's left. So like 25, a quarter of the entire position if it comes manipulates here. Because if it comes manipulates and goes down, it goes down. But if it breaks above, it will grind higher. And I'm interested in money at all times, but I'm not so much excited about this position because I have an assumption that I'm on the wrong side of the market with Comcast, that it's going to go here. So I'm just expecting that it's going to do like this push and let me take my money. But there is also a chance it won't. Yeah, it's like a gamble at this point. So like probabilities are not stuck in my favor. This 0.5 correction looks good, except for it broke the level. But this whole shebang could have been so. It could have been like this. It's also a possibility. I don't know. Well, maybe I'll set up another like half of what's left, so quarter of position, take profit here if it goes, manipulates, and then goes down. Um, but if it goes here, actually, most likely it's going to break it up. I need to cool off. I need to sleep on it. This is closing down in 26 minutes. And this guy's not looking good as of now. It looks down. Everything looks down, but it also can make a final push before the end of the day, you know. This is guys. This is gonna be like a perfect example of how not to do. Of how not to do. I should have kept it till the rest of the day. Why did I jump in? Yeah, I jumped in because I saw this, but didn't wait for a test. I think it will save me. And also, I don't know, like somehow this like charting is off because the actual opening of the day is 1961, and it shows here 1968. It doesn't matter, like it doesn't matter now, but yeah, it's a good disciplinary notice. I shouldn't have entered this. I shouldn't have waited for the last hour. And seeing this, I should have kept it for tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. And this guy will give us a better entry. I'll still enter it, but for now it's breaking this volume. This volume is non-existent anymore. Oops. Yeah, and it breaks below. Doesn't matter because I'm hustling a better entry point. But with this guy, it does matter. That was irresponsible entry. And you see how much I've lost already? I mean, it doesn't matter because in order to close bullish the next day, it will have to go somewhere around here, if not like here. But I should have not entered this like this. Yeah, in this volume. And that was bullish gap and go. That did go. It did go. Um, let's keep on watching this guy. Yeah, breaks below. Comcast is stuck. Okay, now it's officially broken down. But you know what we'll do? Yes, all got trickstery. Doesn't show a good point, good entry point. Just like it's broken. We'll see. I'll assume it will grind higher. Let's put this test level for now. Um, um, this entry point actually would have worked, but I mean, there's no context on hourly chart to trade it anyways. I wouldn't be able to identify this entry point. It's not valid within my system. Uh, what I'm doing right now is just getting some discipline and keeping myself entertained in the last hour, which I could have and should have spent jogging. It's broken now. The first sign of reversal, which is okay if it goes down here, manipulates. It does not manipulate superior time frame, but like forms a transitory extreme here and reverses. Yeah, that doesn't look like the wave gets born though. Let's look more like continuation of this wave. Yeah, didn't reason in this candle. It's too excited. I don't think it's critical, but it's really disciplinary. Notice to myself. So now if it breaks above this level, that will be safe to assume that this was a several like multiple bar manipulation. So that's the volume level. And you see there was a struggle here just by whatever reason. And it's also end of the day. It's also like it's always like weird. It's always weird. I just want to close the Comcast, but I should not. Let's see how it kissed this volume level. By the book. Made a 2 bar up thrust. This biggest volume. This is the last volume of the hour, so never mind. This biggest volume. Yeah. Fell down. Fell down. I would have kept it. I wouldn't moved an inch, a hair of this position, like based of this, unless I wouldn't see that I could have placed myself on the wrong side of the trade. The only thing that's stopping me from like finalizing this decision that I'm on the wrong side of the market is that it never broke a long trend. It never reversed a trend direction. So wave is still long. And even though there is no manipulation signal here because there is no volume on the spring, yeah, it looks like a continuation of this pattern. Why do I have this open? Let's keep it open for now, but not there. See this volume? That's not a correction anymore. So yeah, Most likely we're talking like this. And now it will go and break it up. And this 0.5 doesn't matter no more. If it breaks this volume level, let's just I'm fooling around just because I need to do something uh, to keep my hands away from my broker. Um, so the biggest volume is here. And now this volume comes in. Yeah, I think it will bounce off this volume and just go. But you see, like as I've said, like 1 minute is not informative even for Pfizer on United States market. So there is no reason to like go below 5 minute anywhere. And in many stocks and like cryptos, 5 minutes even is not informative. It's just noise. But yeah, this volume comes in and it's yeah. I want to see it break this one because like now officially, I think that's just like an accident, realistically. And yeah. Ay, 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 Misha, Misha, Misha. Should have kept your hands away from the keyboard. Don't think it's critical. I think it will do a bullish bar tomorrow. I think. I don't know that. And everything else checks out. This volume. Yeah, and the whole shebang here. I'll try once again, like I'll try to milk out the most of this position, but for now, wrong entry. It's never good. It's never good. Let's see cases. Casey is doing good. Casey is always doing good. Um, because it looks like he knows what he's doing. Yeah. In case you're here, I'm just fooling around. So inferior time frame doesn't matter. Like no inferior time frame wave or let alone bar will ever stop. The spirit time frame, you look good here. It broke above. Goes earnings like is something definitely to watch for. But I know that your trade are it's an investment trade, so it's like just like this volume. But last, I mean, it's not the last volume of the hour, but it's just okay. I'm not concerned about this at all. Um, yeah, this volume is good. Yeah, yeah, you're all good here. You're all good. Unlike your friend here, who did a lousy job on WDS, should have waited. You can easily gap tomorrow, but not dramatically. It can gap out of here, like to here. And then I'll be, yes, I knew that. And I'll pretend it all was done on the purpose. Just the nature of my bragging personality. Uh, I didn't, and I made unreasonable choice. I said bullish. I was like, yeah, 2 hours left. What can happen? Like, this can happen. Ooh. Same deal here. Well, not same deal. Like I've learned my lessons. I'm sitting on my hands, but it doesn't change like a lot because I'm going to enter this deal in 46 minutes, no matter what. I mean, unless this closes like. uh, well, you know what? What can I say? Ideally, this needs a test, and it's too late to recall my right. Yeah, I'm sorry, people. Uh, we'll have to fly. I think it's got to go. However, It could have used a test. Now, since it's closing below the opening of the manipulation bar, and it's like it's not an impulse, you see, it's like it's a full-on wave that was developing here, most like 1 2 3 4 5. It's the first one, and like 1 2 3 4 5. um but it's the biggest volume. Why is it not showing me the volume? No, I mean, I shouldn't wait for 86. It's by a hair, but it's the biggest volume. And this volume is anyhow like untested part of this volume is above my take profit. Well, technically, yeah, you can. Oh, and it's an aggressive trend. Well, now in the balance, that's a counter trend. Well, yeah, guys, officially it needs a test. It does need a test because an aggressive counter trend trade in the middle of nowhere, I think it will go, but by my rules, it does need a test. It's an aggressive counter. It can fly. It can easily fly. And once again, on hourly, we are above. Ugh, gosh, it's annoying. Oh, I already like published it anyway, so I can switch back to, yeah. Now this volume though on hourly, yeah, I can make an exclude. I can skip. I can skip the test. Technically, it would need a test because it's an aggressive trend. There is this volume, and there's like second not an impulse. It's like a whole-on wave that developed. However, on hourly, the biggest volume is here, and we are below this volume. So in 5 minutes, I can see that this volume, like on 1 minute in this particular case. Hold on, are we? Technically, yeah, like technically we don't see it, but that's where like 1 minute can come in handy. Even though it has like bunch of noise. But in this particular case, we just go there. I'll show you. And we see that whole volume was exclusively here. The whole volume of this entire shebang was here. And hold on. Where's that? Like, I'm fooling around right now. You know that. I'm fooling around. But wherever we can see, like, it's the biggest volume of the entire. Like, I need to stop fooling around. But yeah, those are extenuating circumstances. Is it the right term in English? Extenuating circumstances? I think it is. Those are extenuating circumstances for me to open this trade without a test on daily. That's the way I see it. Yes, this is the way I see it. And this is the way I'm gonna play it. I wouldn't mind like a nice entry point here that would allow me to enter like with substantially more shares. But It can just gap tomorrow. It just can. And actually, like what? That's what American stock does. American stocks do all the time. This is desperate. This is desperately wrong entry. Yeah, yeah. This is a living example of how not to do. Of how not to do. Should have waited, should have sat on my hands, went for a jog, whatever, did something, and came back in the last hour and saw this situation and waited. But I didn't. Technically, also, it didn't need a test, and I entered on the similar level. Another thing I could have done is just waited for it to come here. But once you miss your entry point, that was the original entry point. So yeah, right. There is nothing. Well, it wouldn't hurt to wait here for a test, but that's a trend trade, unlike the Pfizer trend conservative trend trade. So it didn't need a test, and that was official entry level, and it's not so far away from official entry level. But once you miss it and you're like seeing a test, doesn't hurt to wait for a test. Most likely, I'm just like wasting my nerves for nothing. Most likely, it's just gonna close bullish tomorrow. But it's a lesson to learn. And yeah, it just goes below and just poor Andrea. Not poor Andrew, but poor Andrea. I'm still on the right side of the market, I believe. But yeah, a disciplinary notice to myself for a poor Andrea. Let's just see what's going on in the world. Yeah, this is trying just like to decide what it wants to do in its life. It's okay. This is all good. Comcast, we spent like time on this already. I'll give it a consideration. This is good. Um, this is no good, no bueno. And this is what I'm trying to do on Pepsi, and it just closes down. It continues down. With this volume, this will become. This will become 30. Interesting. So does it? The last one is half an hour, right? Limits. What's going on here? Lockheed Martin. Why do I even have this? Uh, First of all, it's got to be green. There was some hallucination here. Oh, right. I was I was waiting for it to bounce. Um, yeah, that's once again like that's where the original model was this test, retest. That was an entry, and like you could have re-entered here, but once it's already like manipulated, the it's like a mind game. So like you could have entered here and it wouldn't change a thing. But once it already reached the ceiling, the resistance level, you want to see like now the contextual direction is down. So why would you enter it here? Um, yeah. Same deal on CV Health. That was an entry point. This is like it's a good entry point right now, but after this, the probability is different now. It wouldn't change a thing if I was already in position, but it changed the thing once I see how it moves forward. Technically, this was a level, but you can disregard it. No volume, it didn't respect it at all, yeah. And Pfizer, we are in right now, looking at this guy. Needs to come here. Oh, look at Morgan Stanley. It's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Pfizer. I want to say Pfizer Scheiße. My foul mouth. Unfortunately, the only German words I know are derogatory because I know them from like war movies of the Soviet era. And as a Russian actor in United States of America, I know how it feels just to play bad characters all the time. That's the only way they want to see you. Article link. Oh. Like why am I not hearing? Um Continues to grind lower. What's going on? Our entire, not the cast, but the crew. Uh, um, Meantime, oops, Pfizer continue to. So the good, reasonable thing would be to just let it go to this level, manipulate it. But I think I'm just gonna miss it tomorrow morning. I'm not gonna set up my alarm East Coast time. So I'm just sitting here, waiting here for a better entry point, which I should have done here, and then I wouldn't have gone through the misery of entering market on the wrong side, like noob. Not on the wrong side, but in the wrong position. Noob mistake. And now you see on hourly, it's getting like a little bit too far below an hour, and on daily, should have not be entering this at all. Still like it, just needed to test here. Most likely, like it's gonna like test resume, but doesn't excuse me from entering on the wrong side of the market. Yeah, most likely it will give some volume somewhere here, like go up. Just important not to miss the close of the day in half an hour. I could have spent this time more productively, but I just stay in line because they have a joke back home from a movie. I'll be just sitting here in the chair, sleeping, not to miss my time. It was a newscaster who was drinking and missing his time, show time all the time. I'm sorry. If you have any stocks, by the way, like it's time to send. It's a good time to send. Um, I'll take a look at it. Uh, I took a stage manager position this time, first time in my life, just because um, the director, founder, and writer of the theatrical group I'm with asked me to do so because, like, one strike party, I got tipsy, high on, I don't know, euphoria. I'm not drinking, but I told that I would. Yeah, this is broken. I would take a production position just like to be in the show. I'm so glad and happy to be with them. So next thing I know, I've been offered a production position as a stage manager in a play that I could have been playing, and I was like, quack, quack, quack. But it was my word. And back home we say, word is not a sparrow. When it flies out, you cannot catch it back. So I did not. And I came through on my offer and I took stage manager position. So now I'm dealing with all this administrative shebang, which is a great learning experience for me. That might be our reversal sign. The volume is not great. Otherwise, again, like the market is just like freaking out. It will bounce here. Uh, that would be like a little more room for the price. So once it breaks this short wave and reverses, it's good. It's good for me. But yeah, anyways, the story is now I'm a stage manager. Mm, it's not my favorite. It's like it's educational. I learn a lot. As an actor, I grow a lot from this experience. Look at this volume. Yeah, got to be careful in this market. It is what it is. I'm learning right now, and that's why like you should like really. It's very productive to sit, not like eat yourself up, but just learn because aside of intellectual intelligence, we also have our emotional intelligence and spiritual intelligences. And like by learning and your mistakes, not only logically interpreting them, but just staying with them, like here, just watching, getting this emotional, like, God damn it. It looked so bullish 2.5 hours ago, and now it looks frustrating and bearish. Not only like unfortunate entry, I'm still pro the market. I'm still in the right direction of the market, I believe. Is a little bit alarming, like bigger volume on the test. But technically, I didn't need this test volume. I could have entered just here. But yeah, I could have gotten a better entry point. I think it will bounce somewhere. Um, I think it's just people closing their bullish positions right now in the last hour, so I don't freak out about that one that much. We'll need to see volume somewhere, and like it bounced off this volume, so I could have found even on like look even on the monthly, I could have even on minutes again, like I could have found a better entry point and make my money like faster, easier, and with a bigger leverage because like the lower time frame I can pick up my deal, the bigger leverage I can use. I don't use leverage, but you know what I mean. Like the bigger position I can open, allow myself to open within my rules. Meantime, it's not the biggest. There's a splash of volume. Spring of it holds breaks above. And once again, like the important thing is not to forget to open the position. I'll milk it till I've learned my lesson now. I'll milk it till the last. It will bounce somewhere. Mm, maybe it will take it to go tomorrow to this level. This will be by the book if it bounces. So once again, I'm making an assumption. The more time you spend with your deal before you set up, the better for you. If I spend more time with this deal, I wouldn't be in position right now. You see? Even like if I decided to open it still. You see how easier the whole play would have been. You see? Like a small difference makes a big change. But I am here now. I'm learning. Mm, yeah. It's ideally, like I would want it to go here, make any manipulation, make me a signal, and just take off. Realistically, it's not happening till the end of the day today. And tomorrow, I could expect. You see, Pfizer doesn't jump that much. This setup requires so in the counter trend trade, an aggressive trend trade, an aggressive counter trend trade. I need a close manipulation signal that I'm having in 23 minutes, and I need my take profit to be before zero point 0.5, and I need a test because it's aggressive. It's a short trend. We don't know like whether it's just continuing to go lower. Especially, it's not an impulse. It's a wave. It's a full-on wave here. However, I'm stocking up. This is the biggest volume of the entire, actually monthly shortly trend. This is the biggest volume of entire daily short trend. And this biggest volume here is below. I don't see it on hourly. I don't even see it on 5 minutes. However, I see it on 1 minute, and that's enough for me. Like, so you see, technically, it's, if I didn't sync to 1 minute, it's kind of like, it's struggling here. But yeah, like from 1 minute, I know that's the beauty of combination, superior inferior time frames, and like kind of like surfing through them, zooming in and zooming out. From 1 minute, I know that the entire volume was here. This entire volume was here, and this, and we violently broke above it. So it's just the matter. Anything might happen. I'm talking in terms of probabilities, not certainties. But I distinctively see that probability. I didn't put like the hourly level here because it's too close to the transitory extremum, and yeah, it's like it wouldn't, like I wouldn't have played of this level anyways. But here, yeah, there is like a volume here. There is a significant bar um, level here, and there is a zero point 0.5 there. So what else would I want to see? And that's the another biggest volume also is like, and that's not the last day. You see, this is the last day, so like last hour. I'm sorry, so disregarded. But that's a good healthy volume in the middle of the day. So the stock, the market already made its choice. It's made a choice on hourly, on daily, everywhere, and it's above the volume zone, the cloud of market participants' interest. So it's a good buy. If I was to choose in between this and this right now, I would have definitely chosen Pfizer. It bounces. It makes a transitory extremum here. Yeah, I think it just like teaches me right away. And once again, if I didn't stay with the stock, I wouldn't get this emotional intelligence. I would get some intellectual intelligence tomorrow. I was like, oh yeah, it's kind of like wrong entry, but like things are good anyways. But when you stay with your trade and like you sit on the hands, you don't like pull the brake, emergency brake. Jay taught me yesterday. It's an emergency brake. I couldn't recall the English word for it, but yeah. Um, you just getting a little bit of like a little slap on your cheek, like bitch. And like I'm not sexist in this regard, at least. I don't mean like female, I mean like bitch. Like anyone is a bitch. I'm a bitch right now. I made the wrong entry. I make a hysterical entry, just emotional instead of waiting for it to close bearish and wait for the resumption of buying tomorrow and reinforce my positive habit patterns of the mind versus reinforcing my negative pattern habits of the mind, namely FOMO. You see what I'm saying? And now I'm rewiring myself just by just getting some emotional intelligence on the top of the mental intelligence. This guy's just ruthless. It just goes. It just murders. Um, Once again, it's important. I have three more bars left to open the position. It just goes here. You see how it, like a base with no volume whatsoever, it just goes there. Murders everyone. But not me. And like it's an immediate learn. Like from this experience, I'm implementing it here. I was ready to enter it here. You see how better it's gonna look now? Like pew pew. Uh, Show me the data. Show me. Can I enter it here? You see how easier it gets? Like right away. 1 hour wait. I could have been jogging right now. I should have been jogging right now, both with this position unopened and this position unopened, and just like getting back to my monitor, healthy, wealthy, and kind of rested. Yeah, this is beautiful. So yeah, this is wrong move. This is right move. I'm not saying that's going to be a loss and that's going to be profit. Hopefully both is going to be profit, but Comcast, I'll decide after market closes. Maybe I should have taken everything here. Maybe not. Maybe I'll put another take profit for like water, like half of what's left here. And if it grinds above, I'll decide. I'll keep the rest 25. And if it grinds above, I'll be watching it. But this level gives us hope. Disregard this one, yeah. If it bounces somewhere here and goes up, probably good. Mm-hmm. See this guy? What's going on? I started drinking so much. I was always like making fun of like fellow Americans having all these bottles with them and drinking all the time, staying hydrated. I was taught by Turks not to drink during the hot hours of the day. They have this culture from like Bedouin times in the desert. But since recently, I started having bottle with me at all times, and like I'm drinking two of this a day, so like 48 ounce, and I don't eat ultra processed food at all. Like I eat good juicy like fruits, vegetables. I eat like great food that's hydrated itself. Yeah, this is like culmination of the day, I think. Especially if it goes like into this level right away, because that's exactly how you do not break the levels. As I've told you, like you accumulate. So like if it comes stops here, accumulates, then it's possible break. But if it just goes, drops with all this volume here, interacts with this level, it doesn't manipulate. So the price of the wave of inferior. Yeah, yeah, yeah. My English is failing me. The wave of inferior time frame never manipulates the levels of superior time frame. It's like the wave, the correction, and you see correction, volume dies out. Yeah, I know. Uh, yeah, it's happening right now. So technically, I have to wait for the reaction bar. It's gonna happen tomorrow, but something tells me it's gonna jump. Yeah, that's not how like it gets broken normally. But let's see. We still have Few minutes left. We have 3 bars left. And 3 bars will not tell us anything. It needs to form the T1 level, then correct, go back, manipulate, and show us the sign of reversal. And it's kind of super weird unless a bigger volume comes in on the next bar. It's like super weird that the volume is before the level. But it's the last, it's just like last minutes. It's not last hours of the day, it's last minutes of the day. Um, yeah. I'm just milking the best possible entry point for today. And I'm not going to leave it till tomorrow. I already explained myself. It needs a test, but I have an extenuation circumstances not to wait for it. So I do believe that it can jump tomorrow. Now this comes in, like, come on. I can also start describing this. So aggressive counter trend, and now you see it turns. I'll add more if by any chance it will save the situation for me tomorrow. Long impulse. It looks beautiful in our long impulse. Onto correction. Jump over creek level. Support level. Weak correction. It's just beautiful. This stock looks beautiful, unlike this WDS, where the entire assumption I'm making is not purely, but based a lot on accumulation campaign that I see someone is building on this stock. And it's conservative. On hourly, it's conservative. Here, everything checks out. The more beautiful situation would be if you had like a few more hours so that like it can react 1 more hour. I really need 1 more hour, but I don't have it. And that's the reality of the markets. It's a lively matter. If it was a crypto, easily. Oh, you see? It gives us a bigger volume. If it was a crypto, I would just wait it for an hour, right? And I would have waited for this thing to bounce and do me like a nice 2 bar spring. And I would have watched it in 5 minutes. I would have sat like stay by the monitor watching for this situation to unfold itself and like for my perfect end and I would have entered on 5 minutes. And I have used all this. Like I would have entered 1 to 2 risk to reward on 5 minutes, kept it for 1 hour, is something, and then daily. Considering its counter trend, I would have kept it like somewhere to like here and here, and like I wouldn't kept it on monthly because it's counter trend. But I mean, we are talking getting rich. Now makes me want to set up an alarm for tomorrow morning. But no, I like everyone needs to live their life, and my life is to sleep well. And like when I set up alarm, it's not a good sleep for me. But yeah, you see what market does? Just teases you. It goes into this volume, it bounces. It's just this is almost by the book. And like when you work on 5 minutes, you don't care about monthly direction. You don't care about its counter trend. Ooh, it just goes. Yeah. Like technically, like we would wait it to come here, bounce, or if it does a V shape, then it would go like do a local extreme. So now it's a transitory extremum. So if it goes bounce, makes a spring, test, entry, If it goes here, makes a local extremum, goes, and like gives us an entry point here. It's yeah. Yeah, I should be entering it now, and I will. Okay, I'm doing it. We have 9 minutes to go. Uh, our entry is getting even better. So my entry point defines how many shares I'm gonna allow. Oh, okay. Hmm. Oh wait. Hmm. Yeah, I think it's good. What happened here? Okay. Ooh, it goes. Mm. Okay. Uh, uh, market. Uh, Perfect. Done. Um, Filled at hold on. Field at uh, Gosh, I had to go to my other broker, which is annoying. Uh, but I did put an order, and I'm happy about it. I think it's just last minutes. That's why it's so jerky. Gosh, I it's so annoying. Okay. Okay. Yeah. 2609 is my entry. So we open this position at 2609. 2609. So our okay. So yeah. Stop level. Wait, what? Oh, sorry. I didn't reason in for. Yes. Sorry. 10 May 5th investment finder. Let me just copy all this. Copy. Insert, edit, space, special values only. Yeah. 6 and 9. Now let's do the links. Let's do our links. Our monthly is like this. Copy link. Copy link. And hourly, we got some context here. It's not a context. Hourly is not a inferior time frame. Is not a context for superior. Never. Trade upgrade. Entered by the end of the at the close of the day at better price. Stop loss now. I can't see my stop loss. Moved take profit to 1 to risk to reward accordingly will update you later. Okay, so now our stop loss. Last 4 seconds of the market. Place your trades. I need to have this ring, right? So our stop is less 0.54. Our take is 108. Yeah. Yes, that's our trade. Take profit 1 to 2, risk to reward on daily. Easy peasy, cheesy weasy. That's our trade for today. I need to cool down now. This is the bullshit of the day. The trade I should have not. I mean, you see, like That's what I told you. It's gonna tease me, and you see, it opened, or it closed bullish, even though it shows like this here. But like opening of the day, 0.61, closing of the day, 0.65. It's bullish. However, even if I waited for the last minute and entered it here, I think I'm good. But it's a lousy entrance. Like when you trade, it's almost like martial arts or like boxing or kickboxing, MMA. You like train, like back trades, you're studying, it's all a training. But when you place a trade, you're on ring, you're on octagon. So you don't raise to the occasion, you sink down to the level of your knowledge. And I sank down today to enter prematurely, knowing that like I shouldn't trade first thing in the morning, but I did. I'm still, I think, good, but I've learned my lesson. If I still like this deal, I could have entered here. Maybe it will gap tomorrow. Maybe I wouldn't wait it for tomorrow. I need a test here. I need this to it closed with the splash of volume, so it's now spring. I need a test resumption. It's a good entry. It's a better entry. Like test resumption, unless it gaps like over here, it would be better entry. But I'm proud of Pfizer. That's a good entry. That's a good entry for today. Yeah, Comcast. I'm glad I took half of the position at this. Like it's like third of my take profit. So I'll meditate on it. I think what I will do. I'll put my take profit. Hold on. Let me put my before I like busy it myself. Um, mm, talking. I wanna set up my exit strategy. Uh, Gosh, I already forgot. Like I haven't been using this. Okay. So let me type it in. Pfizer easy deal. We don't expect like on monthly. Like I'll be watching it on monthly. So now I'm in, but there's nothing quite yet that shows that. Mm, no stop loss for me, please. And take profit. Oops. Yeah. Yeah. Good till cancel 27.17. Yeah. Orders in. Uh, uh, yeah. Um, yes, sell all at 27.17. So I don't. Like, I see huge potential on Pfizer. I'll meditate on this later. I see huge potential on Pfizer. If it only closed like bullish here and then like boom, like I see huge potential to hold it like up to here. But as of now, according to my rules, I can only play 2.5 of the aggressive trend. We'll be watching for these developments, but yeah, we are in for now. This guy just like you see, like being careful and it saves you from unnecessary movement. Okay, you'll be laughing at me, but I'm gonna go do my morning motion. I'll do my jogging. I'll do my yoga meditation. I'll process all that. We'll see Comcast if I want to like save it somehow. Proud here. Good trade, but not proud of myself. Could have saved at least this distance to myself. Could have saved potential loss if it will be. Could have waited for end of the test, resumption of sale, and entered. But yeah, That's it for today. I set my take profit um, for Pfizer. I was looking at this stock for some time now. Yeah, that's it. See you. I think I'll do another one late in the night. Till then.